Hey, you guys, it's your girl Aquila coming straight at you from Diva-Villege. My mind, my thoughts. So, today's show is my season finale, and I like to have my season finale being really exciting. So, I'm starting out by saying thank each and every one of you guys that have been here riding with me and watching this show. Hey, Vicky, I'm sorry. Hey, Victoria, how are you? Hey, Dee. Hey, Ann. And I want to say thank you for always being there, for always sharing and making sure that people were there. Hey, Donald, how are you? So let's get right into it, y'all. So like I said, this is my season finale, and I like for my season finale to be really exciting. So I want you guys to interact with me. I want you guys to press share also, because it's the season finale, I want as many people to see the show as possible. So the title of my show tonight was In Cheating. Thanks, Ed. Hey, Beth, how are you? So the title of my show tonight was In Cheating. With cheating, who's better at it, men or women? Hey, Donald, how are you? And it's so funny, right? I did the show. Hey, Beth. And I got like a lot of response from a lot of people. And then walking in the street, I see different people and I'm asking them the same thing. So I'm saying when it comes down to cheating, who's better at it? And the funny thing is, everybody's telling me that females are better at cheating than men. Somebody said to me today, it's like dogs and cats. They said, like, if you're in a house with a dog, and if a dog is walking through the house, you're going to actually hear that dog coming through the house. But if it's a cat, you're not going to hear that cat until they're right up on you. And they're saying to me that a woman, when she cheats, she's just like that. You're not going to know that she did it until the act is actually done. So with that being said, let's go straight to my points. Now, I want to thank all my cousins that were on the show. Mike and Suzette Joyner, Mr. Opetway, Shanisha Joyner, Abdul Rashid Parker, and Nakaya Sutton Edwards. And my other cousin, Paul, he was trying to get in, but he couldn't. But I want to thank him also for being on. So the first thing that I asked them is, why do people cheat? Okay. Now, when I asked that question, I got different answers, and I have an opinion also. So I heard things like they're not happy at home. They are looking for something different. Maybe there's problems or something that's going on in the household, like maybe finances or something like that. So to clear your mind, you will go someplace else to, I guess, relieve tension or something like that. Now, my thing with that is, let's start with number one. People say in a relationship that you're not doing what they want you to do. Okay, well, what about you? Are you doing what that person wants you to do? And you think about it, you say, okay, hey, Ed, okay, thank you. You say, right, okay, they're not doing what I want them to do, whether it's male or female, but are you doing what that person expects for you to do also? So you're in a relationship, you're a couple, it's two of you. It's not just one person, it's two of you. So why is that one person expecting that other person to do everything instead of them doing it together? And then your answer is, you know what? I'm going to go out and be with somebody else. So you run out, you be with somebody else, but what happens? Nothing, because you're still in that same situation. So what people do, 9 times out of 10, when they go to this other person, hey, Amanda, how are you? When they go to this other person, 9 times out of 10, what they do is they complain about what's going on in their household. They complain about the finances. They complain about what the wife is doing, what the husband is doing. They complain about all of that. So when you are telling these people what's going on in your household, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to try to give you exactly what you want. They're going to try to be the opposite of what you're saying this other person is not doing. But what happens is, once that person gets comfortable, hey, Faye, how are you? Once that person gets comfortable and they think that everything is going gravy for them, or everything is the way it should be from the way they see it, hey, Maggie, how are you? Once they think everything is comfortable, they're going to go to being their normal self. They're going to be just like that person that you were running away from. So when a man says, oh, I cheated on her because she didn't do this and she didn't do that, just know that one that you cheating with, that person is only going to do that for a short period of time. And once that person think, okay, everything is fine, they're going to go back to being the way that they normally are. But the only reason why, hey, Seth, if you think about exactly what's going on, they're only doing what you're requiring or asking of them because you went to them complaining about what the other person was doing. What up, Seth? Finances. So if you don't have enough money in your own household, why would you go out and cheat to be someplace else? It doesn't make sense. The reason why it doesn't make sense because if you don't have enough money in one household, how do you feel you're going to have enough money in 2 and 3 different households? It doesn't make sense. Now, the person that's supposed to love and be there for you when times is hard, that person is going to help you. That person is going to keep you from falling, keep you from sinking. That person is going to be right there for you. But when you run over to somebody else, and we'll call that person the side chick or the side man, that person is definitely not going to come out of their pocket for you. You may get a little relief from sexual tension, but that's all that you're going to get. That supporting stuff that you're looking for, you're not going to get it. So why say I'm cheating because I'm not getting what I want to get at home? Because when you're on the outside, you're not getting what you want then either, because you know what that's called? A false sense of security. Remember, this person is only doing what they heard you say the other person is not doing. And once they feel they're comfortable and they're in there, they're going to go back to being the way that they normally are. And then you're right back at square one again. Is there forgiveness when you cheat? Now, the funny thing about this is a woman will forgive a man for cheating, but a man can't forgive a woman. So when I asked that question to my panel, my cousin was saying, no man wants to imagine his wife in bed with another man. But at the same time, no woman wants to imagine, should she have to imagine her man in the bed with another woman. So I was told that women aren't built like that, and women are called all different kinds of names and stuff if they do that. But at the same time, whether you're a man or a woman, I don't see where it should make that much of a difference. It do make women look a lot worse than it make men, but who wants a man that sleeps around? Is it forgiveness? Yeah, a woman, some women, after a while, they will forgive that man, but a man cannot forgive a woman for cheating. So what I say to you men out there, if you can't take it, you shouldn't dish it. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys are worried about who we laying up with, but at the same time, you go out there and you can lay up with anybody you want to. And as a woman, we're supposed to just sit back and forgive. So one of the guests on my show was my daughter. And what she said was, with women, because she said she don't want to bring race into it or anything like that, but she took it back. So she said women during the time of slavery, the old time in slavery, not the modern day slavery that we live in now. Women back in the day, they were very submissive, meaning that the slave masters could come into their quarters or their rooms or whatever, and they could sleep with them at any time they want to. So they were more submissive back then. And the men had to stand back and just look. So my daughter was saying that it seems as though men feel that now they're catching up, or this is old to them because what happened back in the slave time. Now, I never thought about it. It could have some truth to it. Am I saying this because my daughter said it? Maybe. But it was something that I never thought about, but it could be some truth going along with it. Do people cheat because it's something to do or replacement? Now, I've talked to a couple of people about that. Men say that when they cheat, it's not for replacement. When men cheat just to have something to do. They say when women cheat for replacement. But I say, because most people say that women are better cheating than men. So how can you say that a woman is cheating for replacement when you never even know when the woman is cheating at all. You got to think about all of that. Now, men go out, they do it. Some of them, they do it for revenge. Some men go out and cheat because they're trying to, hey, Jarrell, how are you? Some men will go out and cheat because they're trying to teach their woman a lesson. They have various reasons and various excuses for cheating. But is it something to do or replacement? 9 times out of 10, if a man cheats, he planned on going back to his main woman. A lot of women say, okay, if he cheats with me, he's going to leave his wife and he's going to come and be with me. Sometimes that's true. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Sometimes it's true that they will leave their spouse and be with the person they're cheating with, but that's not always true. People are saying, oh, I know he's with me, so I know that he's going to leave his wife. What up, Jarrell? Or women will say, oh, this man is with his wife, but I know he's going to leave his wife for me. No, he's not. No, he's not. Do not get yourself delusional thinking that one is going to leave, because he's not. The only reason why that person is there with you, as everybody keeps saying, is just to have something to do. Or this person at home is not doing what I expect them to do, so this is what I'm going to do. But you never hear them say, well, I'm going to divorce my spouse and come be with you. The person that's saying that is the person that they're cheating with. So they thinking, okay, he's going to leave her or she's going to leave him. Nobody's going nowhere. Only thing that man can hope is when he gets home that she's still sitting there and she can forgive him for what he did. That's it. Why do they get caught? Now, again, I spoke to a lot of different guys today, and guys said women are so smooth with it that they don't get caught. My little nephew Xavier said that when a woman cheats, you have to open up a book or you have to go to Google to figure out what she did. Men, the reason why they get caught, because they sloppy. They sloppy and they cocky. You know what I'm saying? They like, okay, I got this, so I know I can do this right here. No, you can't. They start leaving stuff around. As Mr. O said, their persona changes, their attitude changes. They come in, and when they talk to you, they want to start arguments and stuff with you. Thank you, Cynthia. What are you arguing with me about? We had nothing to argue about. They just walk in. Hey, Faye, it works both ways, because I had a couple of men say, if you don't do what I need, another woman will. Hey, Antoinette, Faye, to answer what you're saying, they say, what you won't do, another woman will. But if she will, why do you bother to come back to me? You understand what I'm saying to you? She's not doing it because that's not what you want. Those type of women that the men are cheating with out there, those are not the ones that they want to marry. Those are not the ones they want to have their kids. And they definitely not the ones they're going to introduce to their mothers. So when they say to you, what you don't do, another woman will, that's to put a guilt trip on you. So don't you tell them, I do, you got it. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? And you keep that same energy up when I'm gone and she ain't doing nothing. You keep that same energy and that same mentality there. Again, they get caught because they start leaving stuff around. You know what I'm saying? They don't even realize what's going on. And the thing about it, you don't even have to ask questions, because when people are cheap, all you got to do is watch them. Their attitude changes. The way they talk to you change. The whole everything changed. And if you know the person that you're with, you always know when something is not right with the whole situation. So again, why do they get caught? Just look at them. Well, they say the eyes tell everything, so just look at them. So we talked about, was it for revenge? Some people, they do cheat for revenge. Oh, you did this to me, so I'm gonna go do this back to you. I ain't gonna call no names, but somebody said, if your man is cheating, you get you somebody too. Why? Because why should he have all the fun by himself? Is that revenge or is that just having fun? So it depends upon the individual. But there are some women that, okay, you cheated on me, so you know what? Now I'm going to go out and I'm going to cheat on you. But then at the end, somebody's going to lose out, because somebody's going to say, you know what? It's enough of this. You know what? I'm about to be out in there because you cheated. You didn't have to cheat because I cheated. Men can understand why they cheat, but when it comes down to women, men can never understand why women cheat because they say it's not in our DNA. Do people get emotional attachments? Thanks, Faye. Emotional attachment when you cheat? Yes. Now, men said they don't get emotional attached. I have spoken to some women that say that men, they be strung out just like women. But the thing is, men feel that they can sleep around and mess around and it means nothing. But that woman that you are sleeping around with, some women don't feel the exact same way. They feel that, okay, you're in a relationship with somebody, but if you taking time from them to be with me, you must care. And yeah, they do get caught up in their emotions. They do get caught up in their feelings. And that's how people end up getting killed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I can't have them, nobody can. You know what I'm saying? So then you got this wife or you got this man who doesn't know about the person that their significant other is cheating with. But these people know what you look like. You know what I'm saying? So now you walking in the street and people giving you like the side eye, people acting real weird and real strange. Are they caught up in their emotions? Yes, because how can you tell a person I'm with somebody else, but yet and still you still have time to spend with them? You know what I'm saying to you? You spend this time with them and you make them feel that they're so special. You make these people feel that whatever you guys have, it's like a 1 in a million. So when these people get into their emotions and their feelings, how can you come back to them, or how dare you go to them and say to them, listen, I told you I was involved with somebody else. This was just something to do. Is it right? Is it wrong? I always say, who's the winner and who's the loser when it comes down to a cheating situation? But see, people forget about that because they get so caught up in what they're doing and what they feel that they don't even think about the next person. Now, some men, they do get caught up in their feelings too, but mostly it's women that get caught up in their emotions. They get caught up in their feelings. So why do something like that to a person? If you know that you're not going to be with that person, why do it? And women, I have to say this right here to you. If you get into a relationship with a man and you know that he's with somebody else, why do that to yourself? If he's coming to see you late at night and he's out by early in the morning, why do that to yourself? Why allow him to continue to do that? Why allow that man to treat you like a doormat? Because that's exactly what he's doing, and you are allowing this to happen to yourself. And then you say, okay, he's cheating on me. He's not cheating on you because he already told you that he's with somebody. So what do when they get caught up in their emotions and their feelings? Then you want to break away. You want to leave them. Cheating is not good for anybody. I mean, for the cheatee or the cheater, cheating is just not good for anybody. People do get caught up in their emotions and things happen. Sometimes in the midst of all this cheating and stuff, people end up getting pregnant. So now, what do you do now when you come home from work and somebody is sitting in your house and they say to your wife, oh, I'm pregnant by your husband? You've destroyed so many lives. Why? Because you felt that as a man, it was your responsibility to go out there and just, populate the earth. And 9 times out of 10, you probably didn't intend on getting her pregnant. But if you wasn't there, it wouldn't have happened anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you have men that say, well, she told me she was on birth control. Yeah, you told her that you were married and you told her that you were in a relationship. So either way, who's the liar on either way that you look at it? Cheating is cheating. Do I believe in cheating? Absolutely not. Why? Because when you cheat, you got to have a good memory. I don't have a good memory. Meaning that when you tell one lie, you got to tell 2. And you always have to remember these lies. Why? It's a lost situation. Deirdre, I agree with you. It is a lost situation all the way around. But you gotta have a good memory because you have to remember the lie that you told. You know what I'm saying? Because you always gonna have to live by that, and you're gonna have to remember. So when it comes back up, you're gonna have to remember what you said. So what I say to everybody is, the cheating thing, don't do it. My daughter said, if it's down to the point where you have to cheat, why don't you just separate? Just leave. You know what I'm saying? She says that she feels that people stay in situations like that because it's like a codependent type situation. They're there because this is what they need. This is what they want. This is their security. And they know that at the end, no matter what happens, this person is going to have my back. That's what that's all about. I hope you guys got a chance to sit down and watch the show, because the show, it has a lot more than what I'm just saying. My guests that were there, they had a lot to say about the show, and it was really, really intense to what they were saying. But if you're in a situation like that, you really, really need to think about it. You really need to think, is this the type of life that you want for yourself? And if there's kids involved, is this the type of life that you want for your kids? Because that goes back to one of my other shows called Wife versus Mistresses. And in Wife versus Mistresses, it said that when there's kids involved and you can't spend time with that kid, whose fault is it? But remember, you put yourself in that situation. I'm glad that you guys... Oh, hold on, you guys. My cousin, I had to say this right here too, because different people say different things, so I had to put it out there. But I did say this before. My cousin Mike Joyner, he was the one that said that no man wants to imagine a picture his wife with another man. And as women, we don't want to have to picture our husbands or our significant others with another woman. So to me, it works both ways. Even though they say it's different for men than it is for women, I say that, I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. I don't know. That's just me. Like I always say, my mind, my thoughts. But with all of this going on, you have to remember who you are dealing with and what you're doing. So my cousin Nikaya, when she was talking, and I know I'm going back because that's what you guys just to really understand. My cousin Nikaya says that when you are with these people, they have to know that they are not going to be upgraded and they're not going to graduate, which means the position that you're playing, that's the position that you're going to stay. It's like playing baseball and you're stuck on first base. You're not going any place. Nikaya also said, don't apply or put in for an all-night stay when you know that you only need a short-term stay. Why? Because 4 hours is enough. 4 hours can be cut down to a shorter time, because get in, get out, so I can get home. So if somebody says something like that to you, you already know. Women, if he's taking you and he's just taking you to the hotel, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, he's dropping you back off, that's not the man for you. You go out and find somebody for you, because there's somebody for everybody. But I will say this, if that man is a headache to that woman, that's why he's cheating and messing with you, trust me, he's going to be a headache to you too. This was my last show for the season, and I'm going to go on my hiatus to prepare shows for the next season. But what I'm going to do, my shows, because this is like the 4th season, I'm going to continue to run my shows and stuff so you guys can continue to watch it. Because I know some of the shows, a lot of people, they missed because they didn't know about Diva-Ville, but now Diva-Ville is out there and everybody knows about Diva-Ville. I have some great shows out there. I have shows about relationships. I have shows about people judging each other. I have shows about empowering each other, lifting each other, making each other better people. As women and men, I think that it's time that we come together and then stop working separated and come together to try to build, to make things better than what they were. Even though that I'm going to be running reruns and stuff, if anything happens, if anybody has a show or something they just want me just to talk about, just reach out to me. I can still do it. That's not a problem, but I will be preparing for my next show, for my next season. Not only preparing for my next season, but I'll also be working on the business side. Not only with the business side, you guys may see interviews and stuff coming up from the DeMarca management side, which is a business and entrepreneur side. So if anybody out there have their own business, they are self-entrepreneur, and they want to get some publicity, come up on my platform and I can let you talk about your business and put you out there. You will be on my Facebook. You will be on my YouTube. How long will you be away? Thank you, Ann. I'll be back January after the holidays. I'll be back then. So my old shows will be running into then. But at the same time, you guys know how to reach me. You can go to my YouTube channel. You will still be able to see it. I'll still be posting in my Diva-Villege page. I'll still be very active. I'll keep you guys posted and let you guys know what's going on. My merchandise and stuff is still out there. Patricia Kling, I don't think that you're on, but thank you for being such a big supporter of Diva-Ville. I appreciate every time I look in there and I see the stuff that you've ordered. And most definitely, I will be back. I would never leave you guys because you guys, yeah, January. I'm sorry, but I have to work on it so that I can become better. I have different ideas, different topics. I have different things that I want to do, but I want to be able to prepare myself, thoroughly for you guys. That's why what I'm going to do, I'm going to be posting old shows so that you guys can still see and get a part of Diva-Ville. But like I said, with DeMarca Management, that's the business side. And I'm also gonna be running stuff on that too. And you too, Ann. Deirdre, I'm gonna reach out to you for my DeMarca Management side because I know that you have an event planning business. So I'll reach out to you so we can do something because I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. I'll just be doing something different and I'll just be fine-tuning and working on Diva-Ville to bring it back to make it a better show. You too, cuz you enjoy your holidays too. So like I always say, you guys, all good things must come to an end. But still, if you haven't already gone to YouTube so that you can subscribe to the channel, go to YouTube, subscribe to the channel. Leave comments, good, bad. Thank you, Deirdre, honey. I love you. Leave comments, good, bad, and indifference because I do go back and I do answer the comments. When you guys make comments, even on Facebook, I'll go back and I'll put a heart or I'll leave comments. Yes, and thank you to all your friends that you brought in, all your shares. I really appreciate it. Deirdre, thank you for introducing Patrice to me. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate each and every one of you that come in every week and take the time to listen to me. I don't know about you guys, but it's very therapeutic for me when I do this show. Hey, Tahira, how are you? It's very therapeutic for me when I do these shows. So I hope that it helps other people too. Like I said, I'm going to be posting some of the older shows while I'm on hiatus so you guys can watch those shows. It's everybody can get something out of the show. You are so welcome. Thanks, Deirdre. Hey, how are you, Tahira? Go back and watch the shows because I am going to start posting them. One show I would like for you guys to definitely watch is Empowerment of Women because as women, we have so many people that are putting us down. It's time for us to help each other. But not only helping each other, if you guys don't get anything else from me, this is a free bit of information that I give everybody. The only person that can motivate you is yourself because you know what you want in life. The universe has your steps already aligned and nobody can do anything to help you with that. A person can say to you, I know how you feel and I know what you want. No, they don't. No, they don't. I say to everybody, whatever you want, put it out in the universe. Claim what you want. You live your life as though you have what you want and watch it come right to existence. I'm a living witness of it. I can say to you guys, I wanted this job. And what I did, I put through, when people told me it was available, what I did instead of waiting for someone to help me, I went out and I did what I had to do myself. You know what I'm saying? Because people have a tendency of saying everything is done in God's time. This is what I have to say to you guys. Everything that you need to survive in this life is right there for you. But what you choose to do with it is on you. So when I say I believe in empowering women. When I say to empower you, I'm saying this right here. Don't sit around and wait for somebody to do something for you. Don't sit around and wait for somebody to give the answers to you. Don't sit around and wait for someone to make an opportunity for you. You make that opportunity for yourself. This particular job that I wanted, even when the job wasn't posted, I called the manager that was posting the job to ask him if the job was posted. He gave me the details to let me know when it would be posted. At that time, I could have just sat back and did absolutely nothing, but that's not what I did. I continued on until it was there. I sent out my resume. I gave him all the information about me. I even went to the actual site of the job just so I can say, this is where I'm going to be at. And that's where I am now. So I say this right here to say, empower yourself. You think about what it is in life that you want and you go for it. Don't sit around and wait for someone else, because people have a tendency to say, I want you to pray for me, right? When I say empower yourself, even though they say that they are praying for you, you don't know what they are praying for. So you empower yourself. You motivate yourself. You pick yourself up and you do what you need to do to survive. So that's one of my shows that's talking about empowerment. Not only that, never allow yourself to become a victim. I know that I'm talking about something totally different than what my show was, but I just want people to understand what Diva-Ville is all about. Diva-Ville is not a show that you come on just to be famous. A Diva-Ville is not a show that you come on just to say, I was on Diva-Ville, because anybody can come on Diva-Ville. But when you come on Diva-Ville, you got to make a difference. If not for yourself, for somebody else. Because I realize that a lot of people that I've met just from having this Diva-Ville show, a lot of people go through a lot of different things, a lot of different stuff that people deal with, and they don't know where to turn to. They don't know what to do because they feel that they are the only person that's going through different things. So what I say to people, you're not the only one out there doing stuff. So when you come on the show and you speak, you don't know who you're touching. You don't know who you are helping. So like I say, even with the market management, even though it's for entrepreneurs, if you're just starting out or something like that, you don't know who you may touch or who you may help. There may be someone out there that want to start a business and they don't know what they have to do to start that business. But if you come on to market management and you talk about what you went through and what you had to do, you don't know what that's going to do to help somebody else. So that's why I say anybody who wants to come on the show, come. Because I felt like even for myself, it was like a lot of therapy for me because, hey, I'm far from being perfect. Far from being perfect. And I have my hang up and I have my issues and stuff too. But coming on the show and talking about it with everybody else has actually helped me out. So if all that being said, I am going to end this until January. But like I said, my other shows, I will be posting my other shows and you guys can see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. But if anybody wants to come on any of my shows, including the market management, but remember, the market management and Diva-Ville, even though they're both underneath the same umbrella, is two different things. Diva-Ville is more geared to social life, what's going on and stuff, issues, trying to help people. The market management is it's not a separate entity, it's under the same umbrella, but it's all about starting businesses. It's all about entrepreneurship. It's all about doing something out there to help somebody else. So as I close this show tonight, it's not even a goodbye because I will be here and I will, still be a part of everything that's going on. So watch all my shows. Next week, I think I'm going to start from season 1, show 1, and I'm going to start posting. And when you guys look at it, you guys can look at it and you can see for yourself how much of a difference that I've changed from season 1, show 1, up until now, because it's a big difference. So I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys for riding with me. Thank you guys for being a part. You guys can still go and to the website. You can still order the merchandise and stuff because that's not going to go away. That's going to be there. Anytime anybody needs to reach out to me, I'm here. I thank each and every one of you guys again. I love you.